Good morning everybody, welcome to today's Jackanory and picking up where we left off yesterday of course. Now the monkeys and the roly-poly bird had a fabulous plan. Muggle Wump had told them all to collect the glue, the special glue that Mr. Twit uses out on the tree for his bird pie each week. Now whilst the Twits had gone out to town to collect their custard pies for who knows what reason, Muggle Wump, the family and the roly-poly bird were going into action with the glue, and you may remember they'd noticed where the key was kept to get into the house, so they'd opened the door and gone in, and that's exactly where we'll pick up the story today. Here we go. This is the living room, announced Muggle Wump. The grand and the glorious living room, where those two fearful, frumptious freaks eat bird pie every week for supper. No, please don't mention bird pie again. It's disgusting. It gives me the shudders, said the roly-poly bird. We mustn't waste time though, cried Muggle Wump. Hurry up, hurry up. Now, the first thing is this. I want everyone to paint sticky glue all over the ceiling. Cover it all, smear it in every part of the ceiling. Over the ceiling, they all cried. Why over the ceiling? Never mind why, shouted Muggle Wump. Just do as you're told. Don't argue. This is a major, major part of the plan. But how can we get up there to the ceiling? We can't reach. Monkeys can reach anywhere they want, shouted Muggle Wump. He was in a frenzy of excitement, waving his paintbrush and his bucket and leaping about all over the room. Here we go. Leaping around, trying to reach the ceiling the best he possibly could, smearing the ceiling with the glue, jumping around as high and as far as he could. Come on, hop on, jump on tables, stand on chairs, come on, climb as quick as you can and put that glue onto the ceiling. So they stood on each other's shoulders, they stood on chairs and they stood on tables. The roly-poly bird could do it flying, of course. Come on, don't stand there gaping and gasping. We have to hurry. Don't you understand that? Those terrible Twits will be back at any moment. And this time, they're bringing custard pies. Get on with it, for heaven's sake, get on with it. So, for the next 5 or 10 minutes, every section of the ceiling was painted with the glue. Muggle Wump running around the room, dabbing here and there, and the rest of them painting glue carefully across the wide ceiling. All the other birds who'd been sitting on the roof flew inside the house to help them, and they carried paintbrushes as well in their claws and their beaks. There were buzzards, magpies, rooks, ravens and many more. Everyone was splashing away like mad, and with so many helpers the roof job was finished very, very quickly. What now? They all said, looking towards Muggle Wump. Aha! Now is the fun part. Now for the greatest upside down trick of all time. Are you all ready? We're ready, shouted the monkeys. We're ready, said the birds. I am ready, Muggle Wump, said the roly-poly bird. Pull out the carpet, shouted Muggle Wump. Pull this huge carpet out from under the furniture and stick the carpet to the ceiling. Onto the ceiling? But that's impossible, Dad, cried one of the small monkeys. I'll stick you onto the ceiling if you don't shut up, snapped Muggle Wump. He's dotty, they cried. He's balmy, he's batty, he's nutty, he's screwy, he is wacky. He's all of those things, said the roly-poly bird. Poor old Muggles has gone off his wump at last. Oh, do stop shouting such rubbish. Give me a hand, said Muggle Wump, catching hold of one of the corners of the carpet, Pull, you nitwits, pull! Now the carpet was enormous. It covered the entire floor from wall to wall. It had a red and a gold pattern on it. And it wasn't easy to pull an enormous carpet off the floor when the room was full of tables and chairs. Pull! Yelled Mugglewump. Pull! Pull! Pull as hard as you can, everyone! He was like a demon, hopping around the room and telling everyone what to do. But you couldn't blame him. After months and months of standing on his head with his family, he couldn't wait for the time when the terrible Twits would be doing exactly the same thing. At least, that's what he hoped from his plan. With the monkeys and the birds all pulling and puffing, the carpet was dragged off the floor and finally hoisted up and stuck onto the ceiling. And there it stayed. All at once, the whole ceiling of the living room was now carpeted in red and gold. So, what's the plan, guys? What is Mugglewump trying to do? Is he putting the room upside down? Is that his plan? How is he going to bamboozle and confuse the Twits? Well, his plan moves into a further stage tomorrow, and it involves more items from the room. But it can't be too long because the Twits are on their way back from the custard pie shop. So, we're going to stop at that point because it's a tense, exciting part of the story. And then when you join us tomorrow, we'll have a look and see if Mugglewump can complete that plan before the Twits return. Oh, it's tense, it's exciting. What will happen? Stay tuned and I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.